How's it going, folks? Today we're going to do a camp oven roast chicken with veggies. We like to brine our chickens before we put them in the camp oven or smoke them. Adds salts and sugars and flavour, but also adds moisture, and they come out pretty damn good, pretty good. We used to do the same in our cafe. Our cafe specialised in smoking and brined meats, so I can highly recommend brining your chickens before you put them in the camp oven or in your smoker. Stops them from drying out at all. Anyway, we're going to run you through that.
Best chicken you've ever had.
Best chicken you've ever had.
Hi guys, here we are today. We're on Italian flat. We've got heaps of firewood, so we thought we'd do something yummy for dinner. A little bit of preparation to start off with. We're actually brining our chook, a basic brine. So we've got a big container, our whisk, obviously our chicken, salt, sugar and water. And I've got a little bit of warm water for dissolving the sugar and salt. I just find it a little bit easier. It combines a little bit better if you can dissolve it. So we have 1.5 cups of firmly packed brown sugar. Light or dark brown sugar, doesn't matter, okay? Gonna give that a stir. This is so easy. Anyone can do this. And we have, it sounds like a lot of salt, but let me tell you, the results are amazing. 2 cups of cooking salt. In it goes. Give that one a whisk too. And obviously we don't want to put the chicken into the hot water. So we are going to top up our about just over half full. Make sure, yep, beautiful. It's not completely cold, but it's good. It's a good temperature, okay? And then our chicken, we simply place it in the brine. Oh, I do like to put the chicken wings under. So just grab them and just scoot them under. That way while they're cooking, they stay in place. We put them in the brine and make sure it's completely submerged. Make sure the water goes inside the chicken. And literally, that is it. We will probably put a small plate or bowls on top so that it stays submerged in the brine, okay? We can leave that in the brine. We sometimes do 24 hours or 48 hours. It's up to the individual, but the results are amazing. So this goes in the fridge now, and that's all the preparation it is until we cook it probably tomorrow night or the next night in the camp oven with some nice roast veggies. Stay tuned.
So step number 1 for the camp oven, have some bickies and dip. Gotta have nibbles. And then you want to get a bloody good fire going. Gonna need plenty of hot coals with the camp oven, so we're gonna get it cranked up a bit. Building the fire and waiting for the coals to burn down a bit can be pretty stressful. Even the kookaburras think it's hilarious. I'm just going to get some coals and just pre-warm the oven. We're going to put the chook in pretty soon. So I'm just going to put a little bit of coals down. I'm just going to do it here on the concrete next to the fireplace. Can be a bit difficult doing it close to the fire like that because you get a lot of radiant heat from the fire. But I'm trying not to sort of put a fire outside of the fireplace because it's sort of frowned upon by park management and whatnot, Vic Parks. So I just do it here on the concrete. That way nothing's damaged and I just have to put up with the heat of the fire. So I just get a couple of shovel loads of coals. We'll set the oven on there. I won't put any on top just yet. Obviously until we put the chook in.
So we're just going to take the chook out of the brine. Just be careful because it is full of with some paper towel. We're just going to pat it dry. So that's all dry now. Give it a little bit of vegetable oil. And this is one of our meat rubs that we make. So rub the oil in. And this is our smoked meat rub. And I will rub this over in a minute. Just so it's nice even layer all over. And I'll even put some on the underneath as well. And that is ready to go in the camp oven.
So we've chucked the chicken in the camp oven. Now just putting some coals on the top just to get the temperature right.
Okay, just a bit of not olive oil, that would be vegetable oil on your veggies. I've cut them all around about the same size. The pumpkin a little bit bigger because that's going to take a little bit longer. Once again, our smoked meat rub. And give it a bit of a stir through. And that's probably enough for them. And then we'll put a little bit of vegetable oil on our pumpkin as well once we've put this in, and it all cooks at the same time.
And then we just flip that off. Yeah, she's cooking good in there. She's sizzling away. And then we'll put the lid back on. Seriously? Now we just wait. It's very hard work.
Oh, yum.
Looks pretty good. So we just wrap it up in foil. Shell uses the juices out of the camp oven, which is out of everything we've cooked. It makes up a really nice gravy. There's some bits of veggies left in there and a ton of juice in the bottom. We'll get that trivet out and we'll make up a gravy. Oh, yeah, here we go. What's that?
So this is just a bit of plain flour.
So it's like a bit of a paste.
So it's sort of like a roux with all the fat and everything, and you add your flour.
Or kangaroo.
So like when you're making a white sauce, it's like your butter and your flour mixed together, okay? So cook that off for a little bit. Because you don't want your gravy to taste floury, so cook it off a bit. So now that we've cooked it off for a bit, we're going to add some water. So this is just cold water. I probably should have heated it up a bit, but the coals are hot enough that it will end up boiling. So I just keep on adding the water to the right consistency. So let it thicken up first. Let it boil, and then you can make your right consistency. Taste it, and if you think it needs a little bit more flavour, you can add some chicken stock powder, or just if you've got the chicken stock powder would be good. If not, just use only a little bit of beef booster, which is your beef stock. So we'll just let that come to the boil, and we'll see how we go for flavour. So that's started to come to the boil. I'll just give it a bit of a taste. Beautiful. You'll find when you're making a gravy with a chook in brine, it's got a little bit of saltiness to it, so it does not need any more chicken booster or the beef booster. That is beautiful. We're ready to go.
Let's serve it up. I'm hungry.
So quite literally, I didn't even use a knife then. Just broke apart. There we go. Yum. Oh.
You can see the juices. Well, you should be able to see the juices in the bottom of the plate there coming out of the chicken. It's...
Oh, look at that. Look how moist that is.
Yeah, well... Oh, shit, it's hot.
It's funny like that.
That's pretty good. What? Is that all the chicken I'm getting?
Got veggies to come yet. You can have more.
Okay.
You can have seconds. Relax.
Yeah, I think it will be. Or cold tomorrow.
Yum.
One of the beauties of the brine and smoked chicken, and same with beef, any of that sort of stuff, is if you do it right, it's just as good cold the next day. It doesn't toughen up at all. It actually gets better. The smoke flavour and goes through it even more.
Over your potato, dear? Do you want it over your potato?
Yes, please.
There we go.
Yeah, if I tried to hold 2 plates in one hand, I'd throw them all over the ground. Any good?
Pumpkin's good.
Chicken's good.
Team effort, dear.
Yep.
Yum.
Life's good. Sitting in the Victorian high country by the Dargo River. Nice big fire going. Brined, camp oven cooked chicken and roast veggies. Yep. Doesn't get much better.
Let's have some.